Hey guys, this is Miss Marshall. Just wanted to come on and talk to you a little bit about the end behavior of a function. Before we talk about the end behavior of a function, we need to make sure that we remember whenever we have y equals, so for example, if I have y equals x squared plus 2, that is the same thing as if I have f of x equals x squared plus 2. These two things mean the same. So sometimes you'll see one, sometimes you'll see the other, but they mean the same exact thing. So let's take a look at some Desmos. I've got some equations typed into Desmos, and I want to take a look at them to see exactly what's happening with the graphs. So you see y is equal to x to the fourth minus 2x cubed plus x minus 2. I've got four equations here. And what I want you to notice, look at the first two equations. Notice that each one of them, the largest exponent, they're even. So these are called even functions. One thing that you need to know about the end behavior of even functions, they both point in the same direction. So when you have even functions, that means that the largest exponent in the equation is an even number. Then the end behavior they're both going to point in the same direction. Now, if it's not an even function, then we have what's called odd functions. And for odd functions, that means that the largest exponent in the function is an odd number. When you have an odd function, then the end behavior go in opposite directions. So one will point up, one will point down. Try to remember the difference in those. Odd starts with an O, opposite starts with an O. So odd functions, they point in opposite directions. One's up, one down. And even functions, they both go in the same direction. They'll both be pointing up or they'll both be pointing down. So let's go back and let's look at what we had in our graph. So if I graph this first function, that's what it looks like. Kind of looks like a W. And we're looking at the left side of it. Remember, all of these have arrows on the ends of them. And then we're looking at the right side of it. Okay? And when we talk about the end behavior of a function, I'm going to do just a quick little sketch of what that kind of looked like. Kind of looked like a W to me. And I'm going to put arrows on the ends of it. Okay? Now, when we grab, I've got a little graph up here on the screen for you just to make sure that you remember. Remember, X is the horizontal axis. So to the left, that's negative infinity for X. To the right, that's positive infinity for X. Your Y values are located along the vertical axis. And so positive infinity is going up for Y. Negative infinity is going down for Y. So when I look at this graph that I had, what I'm looking at is what's happening to the graphs at the end. So what's happening at these arrows? And there's a certain way that we have to describe what's going on at the end of a function. And so there's some funny looking notation that takes place. And it's going to usually look something to the effect of as x. So we're looking at our x-axis. So if we look at this one at our x-axis, so we're going to start with our left side for x. So as x approaches, this arrow means approaches, negative infinity. So as our graph is moving to the left on the x-axis, what is the end of our graph pointing toward? What is f of x approaching? So the way that it looks, as x approaches negative infinity, f of x, remember that means y, approaches. Now, it's pointing upward. So what do we call that when it's pointing upward? When it's pointing upward, that's positive infinity for y. So that's approaching positive infinity. Then we've got the other side as x approaches positive infinity. So as x is moving to the right, what's the end of our graph approaching for y or for f of x? Well, again, it's an even function, so they both should be pointing in the same direction. So it's pointing towards positive infinity. Now, let's try, if we use what we've learned here, let's see if we can describe the second one. And when we look at our graph for that one. So if we're looking at the second graph, all right, so that's a quadratic, so it's opening down. So we're going to look at a graph that looks something to the effect of this. So when we describe it, as x approaches negative infinity, so as we're looking at the left side of our graph, what is the end of our graph pointing towards for y? So what is f of x approaching? Well, it's pointing downward. If it's pointing downward, then it's approaching negative infinity. As x approaches positive infinity, what is the end of our graph approaching? What is f of x approaching? Now remember, we said even functions. This is an even function. Largest exponent is an even number. They should both point in the same direction, and these do. So let's look at the next one on our graph. Let's take these two off, and let's look at these two together. That's to the fifth power, that's to the third power, okay? So the green one kind of looks like a squiggle. So I'm going to look at that one, and I'm going to say it looks kind of like this. Largest exponent on this is a 5, so it's an odd number. Remember, odd starts with O, so my N should be pointing in opposite directions. So we're going to start off our sentence by saying, as x approaches negative infinity, what's the end of my graph? What's y approaching? Well, this is the left side of my graph. That's my negative infinity for x, and it's pointing downward, so that means it's pointing towards negative infinity for y. As x approaches positive infinity, what's the end of our graph approaching? What's f of x, or what's y approaching? It's going up, so that's approaching positive infinity. Remember, odd, opposite. These are opposites. So let's look at my last graph. This is my graph. My purple one is the graph here. So that one's kind of like the one that I had before, just not as defined. And it looks something like this. So as x approaches negative infinity to the left, the end of my graph, or f of x, is approaching, it's moving upward, so it's approaching positive infinity. As x moves to the right, so as x approaches positive infinity, what is the end of my graph doing for y? So f of x is moving downward, so it's approaching negative infinity. Largest exponent was a 3, that's an odd number. Odd starts with O, opposite starts with O. So there you go for the end behaviors of your functions.